Heard in McKenna's forecast, the heat is not going anywhere right now, so your Eye on Health tonight is all about learning some different ways to stay hydrated and keep your energy up, which are two very crucial things when we have weather like this. We've got Alessandra Stasnopolis joining us now. She's a nutritionist with Baylor Scott White. Thanks for being with us.
Yeah.
First thing I want to start with are the basics. What kind of nutrition tips are you giving folks during the summer months, especially in August when it's been mild, but typically gets its hottest here?
I think we're done preheating now,
yeah.
But yeah, so hydration is key during the summer months, and ways that you can help with that is by consuming foods that have more water and electrolyte content. So we're thinking things like watermelon, cucumbers, pickles, celery, lettuce, things like that. And why that is important is because it's going to have vitamins and minerals, but also going to be refreshing and hydrating. And so a cute little idea that you can make at home is making a fruit-based slushie with watermelon, salt, cucumbers, lemon juice, and ice, and blending it up in the blender to try at home to stay hydrated.
And we know even if you're outside just for a little bit doing yard work or walking the dogs or whatever, something like that is really going to refresh you, and it's going to replenish, you know, the electrolytes that we need, right?
Exactly.
Any other produce tips for folks? Maybe, I know some of us love the farmer's market on the weekends. What should we be reaching for when we're going to the store or the farmer's market?
Yeah, so we all know that summer has tons of seasonal produce. So aim for things like peaches, berries, cherries, tomatoes, avocados, a lot of stuff like that is in season right now. And so the reason why fruits and vegetables are so great is because they have antioxidants in them, which can be helpful for reducing inflammation in the body, supporting our immune system. And we also know that produce has fiber, which helps keep you full. So one idea is making a smoothie with berries, cherries, bananas, and adding a protein source for a nutrient-filled and seasonal smoothie.
Yeah, you want to be really nutrient dense, especially when it's hot outside. You talked about protein a little bit. What should we be eating during the summer months? I know a lot of people lean toward fish, but we also love to, you know, grill and barbecue.
Yeah, exactly.
What protein should we be eating?
And right on that, yes, so grilling season is very popular in the summer months, and so focusing on our lean proteins like chicken, turkey, tofu, and fish can be really great, and saving those red meats like beef and pork and game meats for special occasions. One tip, if you didn't know, grilling can actually increase our carcinogen risk and exposure, and so two ways that you can help reduce that is through either covering your proteins in foil when you're cooking them or marinating them before grilling so that we can reduce that exposure. And proteins are really great in general for keeping us full, but also can be really helpful for muscle and bone health. And so a recipe that you can try is taking teriyaki marinated grilled chicken, throwing that in a lettuce wrap, and adding corn and avocados for a well-balanced lunch that's also seasonal.
That's perfect. Good advice, by the way, with the foil. Really important to remember that. Okay, anything else we should know if we're reaching for, you know, something with our heat and our appetite? What should we be keeping in mind?
Yeah, so I hear a lot of the time that people suffer from a lack of appetite in the summer, and I don't know if it's just because it's really hot and so you just feel icky and you don't want to eat. You might feel nauseated. So there's two things you can do for that. One is smaller, more frequent meals. It's less overwhelming if you're eating more frequently throughout the day in smaller amounts. You can also focus on cooler recipes or things that don't take a lot of like baking, cooking, gonna get you all sweaty. So think like pesto pasta, smoothies, ceviche, poke bowls, avocado chicken salad. One snack idea that you can try is taking melon, pineapple, and mango, putting tahini on it to add a little bit of a twist to that, and pairing that with a cheese stick for a well-balanced and a cooling snack.
There you go. Sometimes it's simpler. Just keep it simple, get in what you need. Exactly. You save yourself the sweat and the extra trips to the store.
Yep.
Alessandra Stasnopolis with us for tonight's discussion. Remember, you can catch this and any other Eye on Health segments right now up on our CBS Texas YouTube page. Doug?
Allie didn't mention bomb pops. I'm going to throw out bomb